carry a matchup into Sivir, and Sven is just abusing it as a former AD carry with the extra range on the auto attacks as well as the volley early on. You cannot beat that. Hail of Blades, extra damage, chunking through and burning through all these potions very quickly. One potion, one biscuit left for Luger, one biscuit.
Oh, handshake though! Luger goes in, and here's a fresh slice of pepperoni. It's first blood over to CLG.
Boom! Hits the handshake. Berserker gets so aggressive right up into the tower.
Man, game 1, 3 minutes in, the action is already popping off. He's gonna try to tower dive him.
Oh, he dropped. Oh, nothing. Gets away with murder.
A 1v1 solo kill tower.
Got the auto, but Boom got the handshake into the tower. And even with the cleanse used, they still get the first blood. Sven, though, using that Ashe range, super long auto attack range here to harass him under tower. And then, even with Boom leveling up, he pulled off the play.
We're not done. Boom is no berserker. Picks
Blabber on Trundle, easily can solo Dragon. No problem. These things don't do much damage at all anymore after the nerfs. They've got more health. Blabber just smites early to get the charge ticking for his second one as well.
Oh, but a level 6 1v1 here in mid lane won't turn into a kill. Span down to 200 HP, bottom lane, Luger and Boom! They go in, and it's a shutdown over there. Credit is for Boom. Luger, 200 HP, needs the damage, but he won't find it. Berserker, ready to turn it around. Boom flashes out to stay alive.
Oh, Berserker had to wait out the bailout. That's why he was waiting individually off that. Let's watch this one more time. Just look at that. So the stun and then the pillar. He pops his Ashe ulti. He can't move. He's just stuck.
Yeah.
He's just stuck there against the wall. So the perfect pillar, but at the same time, Kondrax comes in, gets the steal, and looks like they do. I mean, they're in the area, and Kennen is bot side. So I think if Kennen doesn't TP, CLG are down to actually take the fight here. Palafox looking to threaten a flank, and C9's gonna have to make their choice because Kennen is now coming.
All right, they're engaging on Blabber, who tries to get away over the wall. Contract's going into the back line. Berserker's under pressure. Contract gets him. Shut down there. Fudge goes into the back, looking to cut up CLG. He'll take out Dokla, but where's he gonna go now? Luger's trying to get away. And Blabber's bringing down the hammer as Luger falls. Palafox picks up Fudge, and C9 takes Contract down. 2 for 3, favoring C9.
Blabber's gonna be able to pick the Rift Herald right afterwards. What a scattered fight as they chase them through the jungle into the backline, and Fudge 1v3s back there basically. Able to chunk them out. The teleport's coming though. They still want to answer. Rift Herald fight part 2.
It ain't done yet, baby. Palafox still ready to contest this. Jumping back, Everfrost trying to root Blabber.
So 1v3.
Palafox! Sven just guns him down.
Hit him with the Kobe. What did that TP sucked?
I think the choice to 1v3 was little bit questionable here. Let's take a look at the information that led up to it. Well, this is the actual skirmish. So we've got two very separate fights, and the teleport coming in on the backside for Fudge is what makes the difference.
Yeah, absolutely. He does get into that backline. Sejuani, did have the exhaust, I believe, but still able to actually burst down Dokla very early. Flashes past, doesn't hit the Q, but is able to sidestep enough there from Palafox to force out the flash to actually finish off himself. And then as C9 take the fight, they go back to Herald.
The exhaust was used at the start. When they were going in for the pick, it was used aggressively. That's why it wasn't there to deal with the Kennen when Fudge jumped in. I feel like I gotta criticize Dokla for that one. You take the summoner spell for one damn reason, and the reason is Kennen. It ends up biting him back a little bit there, but it's 1,000 gold lead for the side of C9. Pretty incredible stuff here. Dokla wants to make it even more. Fudge goes back underneath the turret. Slicing Maelstrom versus Slicing Maelstrom. CLG cannot get it done. Arrow comes in from across the map, but it ain't gonna hit nothing just yet. CLG still ready to go once more. Fudge drops as the Hawk shot follows up, but now it's Jensen versus 3. And those 3 are trying to get the hell out. Sven's coming around from the side. Volley goes out for the slow. CLG wants to save their players, but Palafox dies again. A rough game for the CLG mid lane.
And at the same time, there's a Herald bot here from C9. They're pushing up with the Dragon. The only thing they can do is look for a pick on him. So he's literally just playing max range, back by his tower, playing very, very respectable to the chance of a gank. We know that CLG is actually here, so really smart stuff from him. Another arrow gonna swing and a miss, but Dokla is pretty far out there and might be gonna get run down.
Beautiful use of Pillar while mid-air to stop Dokla from getting over the wall and into the river. Fudge will drop the Maelstrom, and Berserker drops Dokla.
Blabber has had some insane pillars. The pin against the wall on Luger at the Dragon fight, right out of the air. Sejuani just going pig shooting there, and Baron is next on the list. They've got the Rens, so if it comes down to the Smite fight, huge advantage to Cloud9.
And it looks like we're not even gonna get there. Boom getting caught out over the wall. Jensen still moving forward, making sure that he's zoning the rest of CLG away. Contract's the only man who might be able to turn this around. Goes over the wall! And Contract steals the Baron from C9!
2 kills, Contracts gets the Baron steal. I said it would be heavily advantaged to Cloud9, but it's not guaranteed to line up Rens and Smites. Contracts gets in there, the Hail Mary play, and it is an objective bounty shutdown as well. CLG needed that, but they do need more than that. So have to play off of this Baron, try and continue to whittle down on that. Switch replay and how Contracts is able to get in there. Create some chaos, CLG. First step, boom. He's out in front. He almost gets one shot here by Fudge. Flashes over. That Q misses, so he survives. And the rest of them with the vision, that control ward you see over the back of the Baron pit.
Yeah, I mean, they really needed to kill it off. That control ward was there the entire time. I think Cloud9 100% should have killed the pink ward.
And then the flash.
Force him to actually, you know, at least get some more wards in there, because that was the one that he dropped himself. Contracts didn't have any more wards, and Boom was
Baron here. Sejuani ulti comes out, but it doesn't do a whole lot to Berserker. Arrow flies through, but it won't hit nobody. Boom immediately dies, as C9 will not let CLG move forward any further, but the mid lane tier 1 still falls.
Exactly, and again, it's still bounties, right? They're picking up these. And Sven's actually out of wards. He dropped his last one there in the side brush, but Cloud9 looking to engage.
Sometimes you don't need to flank. If Blabber can just walk right in. Contracts delivers free money, and C9 keeps walking forward. Dokla can't really find an angle to get involved after Contracts explodes like that, and there's sort of what you're talking about.
Alone, and Cloud9 take him down instantly. Palafox, though.
Yeah, we're talking about being in the enemy team all alone. Palafox has no way out of that one. Fudge picks up his 3rd kill of the game. C9 has not only a Mountain Soul now, they've got a 4,500 gold lead still, and they've got a 5v4
hard a little bit, feeling like they have to stay in a 5-man squad and losing both their side lanes.
Contract space checks a brush. Blabber takes a bite out of him. Unstoppable, but he's still gonna drop. Blabber tries to survive long enough so they do not get the reset of the bailout. Fudge comes in, but he's exhausted. Slicing Maelstrom buys a little bit of time as Palafox looks for Blabber still. Luger does not have the ability to DPS in these fights. Berserker goes on a rampage. Boom tries to go home. C9 2-0. One of them's the jungler. It's Baron time.
And this is going to be huge for Cloud9. No chance for CLG to stop this one now. They will finally get their Baron. They already have the soul here. The windows are closing for CLG. And Cloud9 looking fully in control of game 1.
This is a scary place to be for Counter Logic Gaming. You gotta be thinking they're on their last legs in this when you're just trying to figure out how to adapt to the next game in that last fight.
Now with the Baron power, they should be able to finish this game number 1.
And that's a big ulti there. They actually get the flash off of Contract. He had to flash the Ash arrow there. Sven just playing so well around Vision. They have a bunch of sweepers. They obviously have his Unbolt Glaive as well, and they're just pushing forward. Dokla getting those spears stacked up. Likely won't go down, but he's going to be chunked so low.
Yeah, half HP left on that front line. No ulti available for the Sejuani, and considering he has to heal, no way they can defend right now. Boom dies immediately, and C9's got 5v4 and full health to keep it going farther.
Ash arrows up.
Let's see what else Sven might be able to fish for. Still no ulti ready for the Sejuani. Contracts jumps in. Berserker with a stasis, stopping it in his tracks. They're ready to throw Contracts right back out, but Fudge has the Maelstrom, and now there's no exhaust. CLG has fought their last here in the first game. Luger won't survive. Palafox won't survive. Double kill back over to Fudge. C9 absolutely smashes him in game 1.
Kalista Ash bottom lane, baby. Kalista Ash bottom lane. Berserker and Sven. Fireworks from 2 minutes